Hello everybody and welcome back to I Was a Teenage Exocolonist. So, fun fact of the day, I actually already recorded the beginning of this run. The run where we're going to befriend an enemy, become a soldier, date Vace, be on Lum's side, basically simp for the bad guys. But, that was before my little shit of a cat knocked off my computer and ruined everything. And as you can see from the intro of the game, my save files are very much still confused. So we're just going to play through this again. We're going to start over from the beginning. That way I actually will be able to keep up with what's going on. I don't even know if that save file survived the incident, so let's start with new game. And let's see, what is our favorite thing? We want to be a good soldier, so... Empathy, what's that? Sportsball from Chief Security Red. You kick that ball up and down the corridors all day. You want to play with Com and the other older kids, but Security Chief Rhett says you should wait a few years. He seems nice. You don't understand why the older kids are scared of him. From as early as you can remember, you've had vivid dreams every night. What's our dream this time? Sir Knight and Princess Petticoats. Things were so much better back on medieval Earth, when men fought dragons and women were so beautiful that unicorns came to help them if they were ever in trouble. Yeah, that's how I remember it. Everything was so romantic and natural and perfect. You hope Vertumna will be like this. Every child on the Stratospheric is given one genetic enhancement. By age 6, you see the first sign of yours. Ooh, super strength or eagle eyes. +1 skill on a challenge win. What does this do? Oh, it's just 5. Oh! So this won't do anything, but it would give us more skill, but I'm gonna go with super strength. Uncle Tonin says it's a lazy person's dream. Eat whatever you want, don't exercise at all, and still look like you spend all day at the gym. Damn. You're incredibly strong for your age, but you go easy on your friend. The energetic and loyal Anemone. Anemone runs everywhere she goes. You chase each other through the corridors and have pretend laser fights amid the flashing lights and noise of the engineering wing. One day you're scrambling up onto a console to get the drop on her, but something you touch causes all sort of flashing lights and screaming sirens. Dr. Instance rushes in, furious, but an enemy steps forward and says it was all her fault. I admit I was playing tag too. Anemone's impressed by your bravery, but Instance says she's disappointed with the both of you. It seems to you that she's always disappointed with everything. You're both grounded to the quarters wing for the next few days. It's not so bad because at least you're together. You're 10 years old when the ship finally reaches the wormhole. Professor Hal says it's like a doorway to another star system, with the planet Vertumna on the other side. You run emergency drills for months to prepare. And the day has come. I'm just gonna... Oh, I don't even have the option right now. Do as he says. The emergency area is crowded with families. It's going to be fine, Yabby. Your dad soothes. Why am I reading these again? Alright. Ooh, let's see. You put on a tough face. Sometimes you've got to pretend to be confident so the people around you will be less scared. You look over at your classmate Tang and realize she's doing the same thing. She gives you a hard smile. You return it and keep focusing on your breathing. You wait. The shaking builds. And off we go! Alright, it's time. Rush outside. We're going to be mainly focusing on raising our toughness for now and getting our friendship with Anemone up. We will... Oh! Hello, Tammy. We also will be sneaking out, but that's because eventually I want to make it so that we can go and get the strange devices, because that's one of the things Vace likes, and we are, unfortunately, gonna be dating him this run, but after that, never again. Unless I have to for an achievement. Not because I like him. I hate him. Do I have to go to class? Aw, I do. At least for a little bit. Your mom watches you as she works a pebble out of her gardening tiller, which also serves as a crutch. How have you been holding up? I learned stuff in school, but school's boring. I'm gonna be a soldier. And you're gonna hate me. Actually, they can't hate me, because they'll be dead. Anemone is bumping a sports ball with her wrist, trying to keep it in the air. Heads up, she shouts, and bumps the ball in your direction. Think fast, do a trick! You catch the ball with your wrist, pop it up, and headbutt it back to Anemone. She grins her huge gap-toothed smile. Whoa, nice moves, Yabby! You bounce the ball back and forth with her, trying to see how many times you can rally and keep it going. Anemone tells you about the new Sportsball court, a proper regulation-sized court, way bigger than the little zero-G one on the Stratospheric. Her brother Com is coaching the junior Sportsball team this year. He's so great, she says. He's good at everything, especially spiking. He's coaching me to play awesome like him. You should come join us. I will. What's my toughness at? Oh, dang, 18 already? Oh, we're totally going to be able to sneak out soon. Alright, let's see. Play Sportsball. Anemone meets you on the court. She's bouncing from one leg to another in excitement. My brother Com is organizing the youth team, she tells you. Kombucha offers you a high-five and greeting, then tosses a sports ball your way. Let's start with a practice game to see what you're good at. You and Anemone are team captains. Pick your team. Anemone used to practice with Cal and Mars on the ship, but Tammy? You're surprised to see her here. Com will fill in to even up the teams, but he promises to go easy on the other side. You know what? I've never stolen her brother from her, so I'm choosing Kombucha. Com is clearly the best choice. He's 5 years older than any of you. You'll definitely win with him as your forward. Anemone chooses Mars. She takes her position as striker with an eager look on her face. Your next choice? I went with Tammy last time I did this, so I'm gonna try Cal. Mind if I play goalie? He asks. Sportsball is fun, but it feels mean to score against the other team. I'll be nice to you for now. Cal, you're gonna hate me in a few years. You face off. 3-on-3. Start the game. I got this. Let's see. 5, 2, 1. 1, 0, 1, 0. Tough face. 2, 1, 1, 0, 0. Good. You play net stop. Com could probably run the entire field himself, but each time he gets a ball, he passes it off to someone else on the team. Cal makes an amazing jump save, but is winded when the ball hits him in the chest. The score is tied, with Anemone and Mars aggressively keeping the ball in your zone. Kombucha manages to intercept it and punts it to you. Blam! You score the match point with a rad spike all the way from the net line. Oh yeah! Alright, let's see if I could do it. Alright, Uncle Tonin blocks your way with a smile. I'm afraid expeditions is off limits for now. It's not safe out there for kids. You better toughen up so you can join the squads when you're older. I'm tough enough! Well, so you are, Uncle Tonin exclaims, standing back to admire you with pride. You know, I'd say you might be having a growth spurt, Yabby. They'd better watch out for you on the sportsball field. Listen, he tells you, I can see that you're a tough cookie, and I'd love to have you on my surveyor team in the future, but you'll have to wait a few more years. Come see me when you're older, okay, kiddo? I will not! Dees! I know I just was mean to you earlier, but let's sneak out. Perfect. Alright, I actually think we're going to wait on sneaking out for a bit, just because we're already a little stressed out, and I want to be able to explore for a while. So let's just keep going with, Sportsball. Mars may not be as skilled a sportsball player as Anemone, but she plays hard. She orders people around like a team captain, but she isn't so great at passing the ball. She'd rather be the star. Her favorite thing to do is to spike the ball right into the opposing net stop's body. It's not a legal move, but she's done it so many times that the opposition now stands further back when Mars has the ball, which is exactly what she wants. Did you see that? Anemone complains to you during a break. Mars wouldn't pass the ball to either of us for 10 whole minutes. Somebody has to do something. Anemone looks at you questioningly. Let's just not pass her the ball. For the rest of the game, you and Anemone pass to each other and ignore Mars. She notices, but just assumes you want to be the star too and doesn't give you any hassle. The thing you've learned with Mars is that she loves to be the best, but she doesn't have the kind of ego that makes her mean about it. It doesn't really solve the problem, but it's kind of fun anyway. Let me see if I could find eggs anywhere. Eggs? Aha! Perfect! Anemone! Ooh, wanna train together? On your way to the sportsball pitch, Anemone shares the story about the time her brother Com once spiked the ball so hard that he broke Utopia's nose, back when she used to play sportsball too. She describes it in gory detail. But don't go easy on me, she exclaims. That's why we have med beds, right? Plus I might get a cool scar. She thumbs a blue-scaled scar in her jaw, right under her ear. Alright, and I have a gift for you. Egg. Whoa, this egg looks tasty, Anemone exclaims. Wait, I can eat this, right? Yes. Eat all the eggs, grow big and strong. Sportsball. You can tell Com is bending the rules a little bit for the younger players, but you don't mind. It's important to start kids on loving sportsball while they're still young and have tons of energy and enthusiasm, and Com is really good at getting them to listen and keeping them interesting. Besides, who doesn't want to play a variation on the game where you have to crab walk everywhere? That sounds exciting and also tough. Oh no! I can't even do it! My stupid save file! I don't want any candy. Alright, I'm sorry, Tammy. You are dead once again. I'm gonna go to bed. Dang it! My cats! Oh, that means I'm not gonna be able to save Professor Hal either, am I? But I want to. Oh well. Alright, I am gonna sneak out this month. I may have it happen, I may reload my save after Hal dies and then just save him, because apparently, for one of the special endings, if I go this way, I need to have him alive? I've read something about that. We'll see. Ah, freaking cats destroying my save files. Oh, and then you spot it, the rock. The most perfect boulder you've ever seen, teetering right on the edge of the slope you just climbed up. It's almost as tall as you are and must weigh at least 2,000 kilos. But it's practically teetering there. You think with enough muscle you could push it over? I can't resist! There comes a time in every childhood that one must take life by the horns and just push the rock. You shove it with all your might, digging your toes into the hard ground and leaning in. The rock starts to slide. And suddenly it's off the hills with a satisfying lurch, catapulting down the hill, rolling faster and faster, crashing through the bushes, and oh damn, your pack, the rock just rolled right over it. Oh, you make your way back down the hill to retrieve your bag, now completely destroyed along with its contents. Ah shoot, you're gonna have a hard time explaining this one to your parents, and you're gonna need a new pack. Too worn out and tired to continue. Dang it, how did that happen? Well, what do I mean, how did it happen? I did that on purpose. Vertumna! We're going to be doing bot wrestling this time, and we're also going to be a very loyal person. I don't yawn, I cheer. I am very, very, very loyal. The bot wrestling contest. This ship has been a classic competition. What? This has been a classic competition for years on the ship. Someone has rigged up a hydraulic lifting bot to slowly stretch out, increasing in strength over time. The aim is to see how long you can hold it closed using any part of your body before it pops open. Nenemy and Cal are competing with you. Cal doesn't like that it's a competition, but he does love bot wrestling. We got this. 5, 5, 2, oh, whoa, 2. 3, 2, 2, 1. 2, 1, 1, 1, 0. Got it. Anemone's brother Calm is the judge and awards bonus points for technique as well as for brute strength. You sit on the hydraulic bot and use your weight at first, then switch to a bear hug when it starts to wobble and push you off to the ground. You make it a full 5 minutes of increasing difficulty before it eventually springs from your grasp and scuttles into the corner, freed at last. You just barely edge out an enemy. She offers you her hand, then pulls it back at the last second before running away cackling. After the festivities are over, everyone takes time off for a much-needed break. During the fierce heat of dust, a few days' rest is exactly what you need. You feel refreshed. Oh yeah! My mom yelled at me earlier, so I am going to do a few classes. Oh, I can't get into engineering. I need reasoning 5. Okay, how can we get reasoning 5? That'll get us reasoning. So let's do life sciences. We've been through this before. When there's no sports ball game on, the security teams who train nearby use the field to practice with long-range rifles. As you show up to sports ball practice, Com is helping take down the net. Sorry, kiddos, he says. Rhett wants us practicing with the big guns today, and we can't have you running around the place. The bullets in these drone rifles are heat-seeking, and even though they're programmed to avoid human targets, safety first. But today was supposed to be our day to have the sports ball field, Cal complains. You soldiers don't even want to play sports ball. You just want to shoot your dumb, noisy guns. An enemy bounces over. Hello? They have more than just huge guns. They have huge, cool stun gloves that are like magic lightning arcing out of your fingertips. It's super galactic. Cal shakes his head. That's not the point. I'm gonna stand up to those soldiers. You ripped the net out of Com's hand. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Aw, dang it. Oh well, we're gonna stick with it. You rip the net out of Com's hands and start putting it back up. Anemone looks nervous. Here comes Chief Security Rhett. He looks scary, angry, Abby. Don't back down. You stand your ground when Security Chief tries to intimidate you with his loud voice and big chest. Today was your day to use the field. Rhett sees the fire in your eyes, and after a minute he laughs and gives in. You're a tough one, huh, Yabby? He says, a twinkle in his eye. Okay, you're right. Today was your day to use the sports ball field. Com, we'll have to train with something else today. Huh, that wasn't so hard. Nice. 5, 2, 2, 1, 1. I mean, that is what I would do if I was a kid. I would be so butthurt. I'd be like, no, it was our turn. You and an enemy are playing in the garrison yard with sticks, chasing each other around and pretending to be sword fighting. The adults training nearby are patient with you as long as you don't get near the target dummies, but sometimes you stray too close. Watch out, Annie, one of the security personnel calls as an enemy bumps into her. You kids stay behind the fences, okay? It's Anemone, she retorts as you both retreat to a safe distance. Anemone throws her stick to the ground. Just because everyone else shortens their name, it doesn't mean I have to do it. I like being Anemone. But having a nickname is kind of cool. And mysterious, like having a call sign, you know? What would you call me, Abby? I always went with Nem, but what about Nemi? How about Nemi? Nemi tilts her head. Huh, I've never heard that one before. She mimes swinging her sword a few times. Nemi, Nemi. Yeah, Com calls me that sometimes. At least it's not Annie. Nemi picks up her discarded stick. Now, she says, brandishing it at you, prepare to be defeated by the mighty Nemi. You spend the next hour sparring with Nemi in the yard. Nicknames! Because I also want to try and play this in a way that makes it so that I can do the good ending after we get the bad ending. That might be a little tough, but we could try. Oh! I got it this time! They thump on the ground to warn others. You've seen Hopeyes out in the wild, and you know they're very communal animals. One wouldn't run away without warning the others first. Then they all hop away very quickly. That's right, Hal smiles. Yabby sounds like they might have met one before. No! What are you fucking talking about? I haven't snuck out or anything. I'm a good baby child. Ooh, so I went to my parents for comfort this time because I'm trying to be that loyalty-ness. Your dad is awake too, watching the rain from the large porthole in the kitchenette. He gives you a hug and you gaze out together. This is good, he says quietly. Means we'll have plenty of water for the crops. Pure, healthy water, just like on Earth. Everything's going to be okay, my little potato. You hug your dad tight and hope he's right. One of these days you'll live, Pops, I swear. Just not this month. Sportsball! You paired up with Nougat in practice. You make the mistake of underestimating her and she wipes the pitch with you. Aw, Nougat. I love Nougat. Maybe I'll get to see more of them because I'm actually like... They're very much like an enemy if I remember correctly. Ooh, new perk! +1 to physical cards. Yes! Ooh, what about Sportsball in the dark? Training in the dark is really hard. You lose a lot of sports balls under the bleachers and in dark corners this month. You submit a request to engineering to make some sort of glow-in-the-dark paint so it's easier to spot the ball, but it gets rejected for not being a priority concern. Oh, come on! Let the kids play sports ball! Here we go. It's daytime when the emergency sirens start up. Well, what passes for day, it's still nearly pitch black except for an eerie green twilight glow on the horizon. You look toward the gates. They're open. Wait, they shouldn't be open. The alert blares out every speaker in the colony, the same one you used for hull breaches and fires. And in space, it meant you were supposed to go to the nearest emergency shaft and put on a spacesuit. On Vertumna, it means go to an assembly point and wait for instructions. The closest assembly point is in the children's creche, but... From the opposite direction, you hear shouting and loud popping noises. Gunfire! Is the colony under attack? Help fight! You'll try your best to be brave and fight back. First you dodge some helpful grown-ups who point you back to the creche. Then you head outside to get your bearings. You can hear yelling from up the stairs to command and a commotion southeast at Geophonics where your parents are working. Let's go to command. Security Chief Rhett and 3 officers are defending the door to the command wing. They're too busy to notice you because a terrifying insectoid creature is slashing at them with its razor-sharp forelegs. The monster kicks one of the officers and her rifle flies out of her hands. It skitters across the ground towards you. You pick it up and shoot the creature. You manage to get the gun pointed the right way around. Here goes nothing! Alright, we got this. Ooh, look at that perk. That perk is going to be very helpful. Look at that. 2, 2, 2. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah. 3, 3, 2, 2, 1. We got it. Boop. You don't kill it, but put enough holes in it that it runs away. It's a small miracle you didn't also hurt any of the security officers. Governor Uticott emerges from the bridge looking shaken and very, very old. Chief Administrator Seek helps her down the stairs and gives you a grateful look as they pass. Later that day, you find 25 kudos in your account, a reward for your bravery. And that's very, very, generous for Seek. They're so cheap. Your parents are angry, as you knew they would be, but hey, everything worked out, right? After 2 weeks of darkness, with the blue sun barely skimming the horizon, it begins to move higher in the sky, and daytime returns. The council admits they don't know how the gates were opened or how the creatures got in. Some of the attacking creatures were once thought to be docile. Others were species nobody had even seen before. It was like something had driven them to assault the colony. I wonder what? Alright, but we are going to continue Age 11 next time. I have some plans, but I don't know exactly how we're going to go through with it. I do want to save Hal if we can, and maybe even Tonin if we could. I think it's toughness. It might be something else, but we could still try. I've never been able to save him before. I mean, Tammy's dead, so that part sucks. But we all know who to blame, and it's this little bitch. But we don't need to worry about him for now. He is banished. He's not allowed near the desk anymore. But either way, we will see what happens. I may cheese it a bit and then play through that part and then come back and play it again so that we can actually save Hal, because I already had the option before the little demon child took it from us. But either way, we'll see what we think next time. Until then, thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed, please consider subscribing. Remember to take care of yourselves, play some sports ball, and have a good day.